Getting back to another super European hit. That's right, Mr. DJ, boy, popping up those European hits on my fancy playlist back in the 2000s. BBC Radio 1, they were all over this record big time. Was not played here in America. Gosh. Well, I'm not going to get on my soapbox. Girl Josh Project, Infinity 2008 at number 5 on my fancy playlist on January 3rd, 2009. Down from number 1. Had it at number 1 the previous week. It deserved to be number 1. This was a huge European hit. I'll get into that chart action in just a minute. Girl Josh, his real name was Paul Walden, and his dad was a dentist, and he went to school to study dentistry. Paul Walden did. But the music industry called, rock and roll called, come to me, learn some instruments. And well, he started playing keyboards. He became an entertainer, and he released his first album in actually, here's what happened first. He was playing a rock band. The rock band, I wrote down the name of the rock band. It was called the Joshua Cries Wolf. He was playing a gig with this band. It was at a London pub when he tried ecstasy. That was in 1988. And it might have been because of that, or it might have been an influence in the sense that he changed from rock music to house, to dance music. Put out his first CD, put out his first album in 1989. Infinity, the original Infinity, came out in 1989. It was a huge hit all over Europe. In the 90s, Paul Walden, or Girl Josh, he came out with some other dance singles. He came out with a series of dance singles. One of them went top 30 in England, top 20 in Germany. He also went into multimedia production. He made a series of music videos. It was for, wrote it down, it was for, I know this is unprofessional, check it out your notes when you're doing a video, but it was called Dance in Cyberspace, and this was back in the 90s. 2007, the Girl Josh Project was formed. It consisted of 3 guys. Darren Bailey formed this group, and they released Infinity 2008. It was remixed by German DJ Klaus, and oh my gosh, it blew up all over Europe. Let me get into my comfort zone, the chart positions. If I can find my chart positions. It went to number 3 in Austria, the UK, Norway. It went to number 1 in France, Netherlands, number 2 in Switzerland. I think it was a huge dance hit here in America, but dance hit in the terms of it being played maybe on the dance radio stations and in the nightclubs, particularly the nightclubs probably in Los Angeles, New York City, and Miami. Miami being a hotbed for dance music here in the States, although not enough of this is played on American radio. But still, Girl Dance Project with Infinity. I believe I covered all the basics here. I believe I did. Oh, no, I did not. One other thing. I just found this out. He's dead. Apparently, he committed suicide. Paul Walden did. In Ibiza. He moved to Ibiza, which is near Spain. Of course, Ibiza has become a hotbed for dance music, too, in recent years. But he moved there after the success of Infinity, and he died there. The date that he died was December 28th, 2015, just relatively recently, about 14 months ago. He was 51 years old. My goodness. Well, on that sad note, let's bring it on up again. That great dance song, Infinity 2008, by the Girl Josh Project at number 5 on my fantasy playlist, January 3rd, 2009.